All right, I think we have a handful of questions that we've pulled from the list so far, but if you guys still have questions, you can keep putting them in and we will add them at the end. I heard a rumor of a new rewards aspect coming down the line. Is that true? I believe that is referring to referral rewards.
Um,
It's kind of a long-term vision, I think, with our membership platform. And I think in 2023, realistically, there's just a lot to be done on membership to get it to the same level that tickets and registration are at.
but let me tell the vision.
Okay, you can tell a vision.
Okay.
But it is more like a 2024 and beyond type of a vision.
Yeah. So basically the long-term vision is that we want to enable our customers to enable rewards across a variety of different interaction points. And so that would mean, that they refer a number of friends, or they themselves come to a number of events, or they themselves come to events, refer friends, and volunteer, and are a member. And so if you think about this kind of holistically, an organization typically wants to get closer to their customers, and they want to engage those customers where the customers are comfortable engaging. And so if somebody's willing to be a donor, well, that's great, and you want to reward them for that. But if somebody is more comfortable and and has the time to be a volunteer, well, there's also a need for that. So that's kind of the long-term vision. So you can think of awarding points for different types of engagement with your organization. And that's really kind of the next major progress that you'll see there. You'll see like little things happen to rewards, but nothing substantial until then.
Have you considered Square as a payment gateway?
We actually support them in our ticket app, but,
in the ticket
app. Not for transactioning. Yeah, so much of our system is built around this idea that we're a payment facilitator, and it enables so many features for us, like referral rewards, which is a killer feature that every customer should be using. And those
enhanced financial reporting, easier refunds, we take care of chargebacks,
better reconciliation. To have two different payment mechanisms, it becomes very inefficient both for our customers and for us.
That being said, for our point of sale for tickets, where you can sell tickets through the app, we did choose to build that on top of Square, so bring your own Square account. And the reason for doing that is just Square has the best line of hardware. It's cheap, it looks nice, it works well. So that's why we made that decision there.
And I think this is the last one for now. So any vendor or sponsor capabilities? Currently, we're using Event Hub for vendor sponsor management.
Well, we have sponsors in registration today. I think the next big feature for sponsors will be the ability to use ACH for invoices that are greater than $1,000. And that should help a lot of our customers in the near term. Longer term, I don't know if it'll be end of this year or next year.
If you come back to this presentation next year, what you're going to hear is that we've got a new sponsor platform planned and a new volunteer platform planned, much like how we're doing the membership stuff this year.
Yeah, so sponsors and volunteers likely getting entirely redone in 2024.
And they'll be kind of like standalone and reusable across races and tickets, and it will be a superset. And believe me, we keep track of all the requests that we get from people that use our volunteer and sponsor system. So we know what you want, and we want it too. There's only so much time in the day, and so only so much software we can produce.
And one more question that came in, have you given any more thought to carbon offsetting in RunSignup?
So, what we, we looked at things about a year or so ago, and the cost of us implementing something custom, it just didn't seem to make business sense to us. And I know that business sense is a dirty word when you're talking about carbon offset. Yeah, so I guess our contribution to carbon offset this year is not having symposiums and it reduces the amount of flights that are happening. But yeah, I know. But I think that if a race wants to be very carbon neutral, there's lots of things that they can do and lots of material out there. And if they want to raise money for that, one of the options that's out there is that we could do a plugin that you would put in your zip code and our zip code. It would say how many miles it was, and it would calculate what your carbon footprint would be. And you'd be able to make a donation, additional donation of 42 cents or $2.42 to offset that. And it would go directly to a like an independent nonprofit type of organization that tries to do something to offset carbon footprints.
I think as a workaround to it, kind of leveraging donations and like the option to add a donation checkbox on the checkout page and have that go towards it. It's not advanced, like it's not calculating zip code distance, but it can help to raise money for.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple to add a checkbox to say add $1 to help offset your carbon footprint by coming to this race. Whether it should be 42 cents calculated accurately or $2.42, that's where I said that, like, the effort to do that code, it just did not seem to make sense. And it also only works with a certain vendor. And so you kind of box yourself in, and that vendor obviously has a bunch of software costs to make that algorithm work right and stuff. So yeah, we just did not find that to be efficient. Sorry to end on a negative note of saying no.
I have one more, just if we'll see if this comes.
Oh, good. Hopefully this is a happy one.
Actually, I could. If a course measures an odd distance, such as 5.2, will there be options to time these non-traditional distances?
Yeah, we do that every single day. Basically our software, both on the server side as well as in race day scoring, as well as in RaceJoy, you put in the distance and we will automatically calculate, all the other parameters, your pace per mile, your pace per kilometer, your age grade, all that stuff we take care of.
I believe that is it. This was recorded.
Positively, Johanna. Thank you.
We did have a few people ask if they'd be able to find these slides later. We will be sending these out along with the recording within about 24 hours. So check your email tomorrow, as well as the blog.
Great. Well, thanks everybody for hanging in there with us. Hopefully it was useful to you.
Hope to see you I'll be in Denver, Boston, and Seattle.
I'm going to be in Houston, Boston, and Seattle.
All right, thank you everyone. Well, thanks for joining us. And if you like this video, you can press the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.